Hi, you guys. Welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker, and today we're doing another check-in for Project UFO. So I told you guys in June, we've got to bring back the monthly check-ins because since I have not done one, I was just not doing a good job at keeping up with the goal of trying to finish a lot of these UFOs because I'm making more like every week. So as part of June's Project UFO, I put myself on a cast-on diet. I was not allowed to cast on a project until I finished 4 that were already there. And we were starting with a Project UFO project. Just for the record, if you didn't come by and see show and tell number 273, I just finished 3 more, which means I now have finished 4 projects and can now start casting on more. I'm very excited. There are things I have really been wanting to cast on. So here we are. So if you did not see June's Project UFO catch up or check-in or discussion, I pulled the box of 4 patch granny squares out of my closet that had been sitting in a basket, half joined in strips since 2020. I'd originally planned on making a blanket and decided that was not the way I was going to go. So I took some of the strips that were already put together and put borders on them. Then I took the last couple that needed joining and like from ground up joined those together and made like another 2 scarves. And then I had one where I didn't have the same 6-foot length. So I finished a square that was a 4 patch that was half made. And we made a fully scrappy, filled in option. So we have 4 that are just 6 feet of 4 patch granny squares. I still need to weave in the ends on these last 2, but they're finished. They're put together. This is the one. It's a little bit shorter than the others. This one is 6 feet. I'm 5.5 feet. Well, 5, 4 3/4, but yeah, who's counting? So this one, and like I said, I realized part of the problem is these 4 patches I had hand sewn together, and I just was not going to do that. I hate hand sewing. I hate hand finishing. I was not going to make this a blanket. It was just never going to happen. All of these grannies were just going to keep sitting there until I did something else with them. And as I already had some joined in strips and had already bordered a lot of them, kind of doing a faux join as you go-ish type thing, it was just time for me to come up with something different to do with these half-finished bits. And next time I go to do something like this, I will join my 4 patches as I go and then do a join as you go with my 4 patches. I will probably revisit this idea because this really would have been a super cute blanket with the 4 patches. But I was just never going to finish it the way I had originally set out to do it. So doing the scarves definitely was the right call. But I just did some straight granny rows here to kind of fill in some of that distance. And then we have the 2 on the end down here that are just joined straight with no grannies in between. But yeah, I'm very, very happy to have made this decision. This was definitely the right decision. I know the scarves will get well used and loved. I'm going to donate these. I will sit down at the Addy and crank out 5 black hats, just plain black hats to go with these. And it'll be a nice set. It'll be nice and warm. And it just makes so much more sense to do that than hold on to a project that I'm never going to complete how I had started it. So I'm just, no shame. It is what it is. It's fine. And I'm very happy with how this turned out. This ended up turning out way better than expected. And now I have another UFO knocked off the list. At the end of this, I will have a slide that will help like visualize, you know, to date where I am on these things. But okay, so after that scary jump cut here, we're going to talk about what I'm going to work on next. So if you guys only are following the Project UFO projects, you might not be familiar with the fact I am trying to make 10 blankets between now and Christmas. One is done, 9 to go. 1, 2, 3 are started. 4 are started. Still, 1 done, 4 are started. 5 need to go. Left to go. Like I have stacks and stacks of yarn over here for the other 5. This is a project that I started about 3 years ago, and it has been taking up visual clutter space since then. I want to finish it for a number of reasons, but also because this is going to be one of my stepson's blankets. It works. It's like the hexagon kaleidoscope blanket. If you've been seeing that in my show and tell videos. Yes, I made the hexagons years and years and years and years and years ago, like 4 houses ago. But like literally I was weaving in ends and making the last couple of hexagons the week I started this channel. So it's 8 years ago. I mean, it's 5 years in Charlotte, 2 years here. That's 7 years plus at least 1 year in the previous house to that. So 8 years. But yeah, those I've had those hexagons for ages, but as I got them put together, as I was putting them together, it just kind of screamed one of my daughter-in-laws. So that's going to be her blanket. This is kind of like that. I didn't set out for this to be one of my stepson's blankets, but this is going to be his blanket. Like it works for him. It'll be kind of perfect. Plus he's the tallest of my stepsons, and this blanket is long. It is 90 inches, unstretched, unblocked, everything. But this is just a lemon peel held double with worsted weight. It is heavy. It is thick. It is luscious. I'm going to be honest, kind of love the texture on this. This is like the 4th one of these I've made, and I don't know why, but even with how dense these are, I just love how these blankets look. I am alternating. Well, I'm holding one gray and one blue. And just as one runs out, I'm adding the next one in. Last time we saw this in a show and tell, I was down here. I did put a couple rows in on this last week. I am trying to work on it. But one of the reasons why I want to get this done is I want to reclaim the basket it's in for other projects, including the other projects for my stepson's blankets. But Project Christmas blankets. Because Carrie's crazy. I don't know why this is the perfect setup for big projects like this, but it really is for me. This is a giant basket from Target, and it's just one of those poly ribbon baskets, but it perfectly fits 3 of these baskets that were also at Target. And I stood there in the store and put these in here and lined them up like this and everything. And it's perfect for this project. And it would be perfect for almost all of these crazy, 5 different color projects I've been working on. So I'd kind of like to reclaim this so I can use it for some of these other multicolor blanket projects, especially any of the ones that I'm going to do in one big single piece like this, instead of doing in blocks and squares that are more like modular. So I would like to reclaim this. Right now, the blanket, I think stretched is probably a little bit closer to like 36 inches wide, and it needs to be almost 60 inches wide because it is 90 long. So that would make it a full size or a twin size bed, a full twin size bed sized blanket. That's a long way to go. We're over 50% there. It's still a long way to go. I am not going to lie. That's a lot of crocheting to do with a lot of heavy yarn in my lap, but it needs to get done. It needs to get done for the Christmas blankets. It needs to get done as part of getting all my UFOs taken care of. So here we are. So we finished one since I brought this back. We're getting ready to finish another, hopefully. I'm hoping to have this done by the end of August. August is going to be busy. So I know for a fact I'm going to have at least 5 appointments. And I may go out of town twice. So one for sure, maybe on the second one. It just depends on how the appointments line up and timing and scheduling line up. So it's going to be a very busy month. But if I can work on this a lot while I'm here, because this is not going anywhere. This is not leaving the house at this point. It is way too big, way too heavy. But if I can work on this substantially, like in the evenings when I've got an hour or two to, just kind of chill out watching TV, maybe if we can find some good movies to watch. So that is where I am. I know a number of you guys had told me what you were going to work on in the month of June. So where are you headed with your Project UFO projects? Have you frogged anything? Did you finish anything? Did you work on anything? Did you make progress on it? Did you at least get it out of the closet? Let me know. I would love to hear what you're working on if you're also going through the same journey of finding UFOs everywhere and trying to finish them up. Frogging does count. So leave me a comment down below. I'd love to know what you guys are doing and how you're managing. You guys who are project monogamous, or maybe you have 2 projects, one crochet and one knitting. I am so jealous because my brain could never. My brain could never. I'm even struggling finishing one type of card before I want to start the next set of cards when I'm paper crafting. I could never be project monogamous like that. I am so jealous. It seems so simple. It would bring my brain so much pleasure to be able to do that, but there is just no way. I would get too bored and too frustrated. It's just how I am. So I love you guys. I'm going to button it and go. I love you. I will see you guys real soon. Please take care of yourselves. Bye, guys.